Hi friends, how are you today? This is Ginette, artist, painter, thinker. I am going to be in October 68 years old, young, 68 going on 30, and stroke survivor, survivalist. And here's a quick video. I want to address something that somebody asked me about. What do you do with your paintings that aren't selling, that you hadn't sold? That's a good question because, uh, yes, not everything sells. And some people say, well, why don't you just lower your prices? Well, I am not going to lower my prices. I have the same price point for years now. And I mean, that there are these ups and downs, and I had times where the price didn't matter at all. My paintings just simply sold, flew off the shelves as I painted them, and then things went the other way. So yes, I have paintings that aren't selling, but it's not because they don't have a customer. It's just that the customer doesn't find me, because the ones that find me, I have conversations with every so often. Not everybody. Some people that they don't really want to have conversations, which I respect. But sometimes people are very conversational and friendly, and they tell me, "Well, I found you by accident." And the last one that was really an interesting story was a gentleman who purchased quite a few of my paintings and even some prints. And he said that he was looking for certain things, and he said, I saw so much and none of it was speaking to me. And I went and looked and looked and looked, and he's retired, got time and all that. And then he said, I came across a picture I saw in the search results, and it really popped right at me. I just loved it, the colors. And he said, and I looked at it and I found your name, and then I found your website. So this is how it ended up. I don't pay for advertising, uh, and I don't have the secret sauce that it takes. I still haven't figured it out. I've been doing this since 1999, but yeah, a lot of people have like endless amounts of followers on their social media, and I just I can't get it. I can't get the exposure or whatever it is. And so I'm not worried about it anymore. And what I do with paintings that aren't selling after, let's say, 3 or 4 years, I paint over them. Yep, that's what I do. Canvas has become incredibly expensive. Eh, when I used to be able to buy a large canvas for $40, now you have to pay $150, $200 for a large canvas. Let's say, 40 by 60 or even smaller than that. Extremely, everything has gone up in price. And maybe it's supply and demand. There's a larger demand. So many more people are out there now painting. I mean, there's this whole movement of be an artist, become rich, which is really funny. Uh, I don't know. You all know that song, "Mama, don't let your baby grow up to be cowboys." Yeah, yeah, right. If you know that song, "Mama, don't let your baby grow up to be cowboys." Yeah, yeah. It's the same thing with art. Mama, don't let your baby grow up to be artists, because this whole idea, become an artist, get rich, and then you see these videos on Instagram, uh, sell $50,000 worth of art in 1 month. Just buy my program, and where I'm telling you how to do it. Don't buy it. There is no miracle magic thing. And so what I do with my paintings, to get to the point, I'm rambling again. What I do with my paintings is sometimes I look at them and say, okay, why does this painting maybe not sell? If it's something where I feel like, well, this identical sort of thing has sold before, I might hold on to it, but I also look at it and think, what could I make a fix about this painting? What is there that may not appeal to people? And then I add to it. I change it, or I change coloring, or I put a glaze on it, or something like that. Whatever, to get maybe something that isn't gelling with the painting with people. And if I look at it like, yeah, it's just gotta go, and I need a canvas, I need to paint something new, I'll just paint over it. I just paint over it, and that's that. And I don't know if you heard those stories, but your famous artists, uh, uh, where now they have the paintings hanging in museums, where they x-rayed the paintings and saw that there was actually a painting underneath the painting. So artists have done that throughout history. They have throughout history painted over their paintings, either because the painting didn't sell, or they just didn't have money to buy more canvas. So they did that. And some of the very famous artists, they even painted on cardboard. A lot of these, they didn't have money. So I'm in good company. I'm in very good company when I sometimes struggle to just buy art supplies. I feel like I'm a warrior, an artist warrior. So yeah, you can't let it get you down, but that's what I do. I paint over things. The only thing I don't have to paint over or ever, the problem with the large art is that I could hold on to it forever if I wanted to. Someone's like, well, why don't you just keep it? Maybe one day. It's room, it's space. I love to paint in oil. I love to paint oil paintings, but I don't know where to put them. If they don't sell, I don't know where to put them. First, I have to have a place where they can dry in peace and quiet and dust free, which is what I have. But there's only so much space that I have. So I had just painted more oil paintings here recently, but I'm done with that now, because again, I'm running out of space. Now I'm getting back to painting watercolors, mixed media, watercolor and ink, anything on paper, and I use or just watercolor paper, 300-pound or 140-pound, depending on how large the sheets are. And I also use blocks. So that's what I do. I paint over all their paintings. The watercolors on paper, I hold on to those. I have a lot of them that I haven't even on my website. I don't have time to put them up. I don't have time to put them up. I have another job that I work, and I do my art, and I have other responsibilities too. But yeah, survival. Everybody's in survival mode. At least I am. But I'm doing okay. So this is it. So that's my answer to that question. And I wish you all a great day. I'm getting ready to do another job thing, but I have to do it on camera. Zoom. It's going to be a Zoom meeting, so I'm getting ready for that. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.